It's still, I don't know, 94, 90, I don't know. I've given up. This this heat wave, this unrelenting, monotonous, heat with no monsoon rains, no let up, no break, has got the locals just kind of scratching their head too. And yeah, most of my neighbors, we talk and they say they don't even go outside really for more than like an hour a day. It's just, I got to get this done. It might be well, it's September 2nd, and we're in this heat, but I got to keep going because I'm thinking in a couple of months, it's hard to believe, the temperature's going to drop, and the desert's going to get really cold. I'm up near 7,000 feet elevation, so anything could happen in a couple months' time, and I'm nowhere close to being ready for that reality. So, it's hard to have that mindset right now, but it's also absolutely crucial that I keep that mindset going and keep the build going. Even though, God, I'd like to take a break and go. I mean, it's Labor Day weekend, and I'd love to go to a lake or a river or someplace to cool off, and I'm sure my dog would love that as well, but can't afford to. I'm moving as fast as I can, so onward and upward, and I haven't made a video in quite some time, but I should get back on that horse too. Anyway. I'm an old fool. I really should be getting sawhorses and using them, but I haven't. So I put up with my nonsense, probably because no one else is going to put up with it, right? And I do things the hard way because I've always done it that way, and that's really stupid, but the older you get, the more set in your ways you get too. That's just the truth. All right, phone, come with me, and let's take the people on a tour of what's going on here. Time out. I'll be right back. So I'm up on my roof, which here's what I'll show you what I'm doing. It's an old platform that I'm trying to, use as a structure, and yet the wood is really old, so I've got to recover it, which I've done. I don't know, about 3/4 with OSB, and yeah, I got to seal it up. This is going to be my roof to get me through the winter. And then what I'm doing here is I'm going to make a second story, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. So I'm just kind of I don't know, laying out some ideas for that. But, you know, these things go in phases, so I can only do as much as I can do in the time that I have. So I'm moving as fast as I can. But yeah, that's the plan. Cover this, get it all sealed up for winter. And then, you know, probably in the spring I can start building the second story, hopefully. I kind of hate showing you because everything's such a mess, but, you know, I've been trying to make a video a week or so. I've kind of gotten off schedule, but, you know, it's the little things that have been taking up time because, you know, the devil's in the details, right? But I got this sort of automatic watering system hooked up, and my plants are just absolutely loving it. So, I know this is black and white. Sorry, I should flip over to color. Okay, so here they are in color. Got a couple fruit trees that weren't doing so well outside, so I'm going to bring them inside for the fall, winter, and keep them going. So it's really my nursery. I don't know how to garden. I'm just learning bit by bit, but you know, I've got tomatoes and sweet potatoes and my couple of, that's a plum tree and a peach tree and some other veggies going on. So, and I'm planting these pineapples. Just after I eat the pineapples, I chop the tops off and reroot them. Same with the strawberries. And yeah, just learning little by little. And these guys just have not been doing well. I mean, the heat, the desert, the summer, all of that working against them. They've been struggling, but they like this little watering system I've got hooked up for them. So it's consistent, and yeah, it's working. So there you go. That's one detail that's taken a while. The control room is set up. So I've got the Blue Eddy 3000 watt power system hooked up, and it's in my little, I don't know, root cellar that I dug out in 100-degree heat for some reason. I don't know why I was obsessed to get this done in that kind of heat, but it's done, and now it's working. And I've got the solar panels out here hooked up to the top of the pergola. Only 400 watts. I'm gonna increase that. I'm gonna at least double it, if not triple it. So that's another detail that's taken quite a while. And then I've been working on the kitchen area. I've got the you know, the fridge hooked up, and then this is really beautiful. I found this cabinet at Habitat for Humanity, and it's all hand painted, and I just love it. I ordered this sink from China. It took like 2 months to get in here, but it's gonna sit right in there, and this is the main component for the kitchen. Sorry about the messiness of everything. It's just a construction site, and like I said, I just moved in to live in this project and out of the truck last week, so it's all kind of new, and I'm in transition. But I think it's important for me anyways, that, you know, the kind of building that I do, that I need to, there's Stell, she loves it out here too, to live in it. You know, we're talking about you. To live in it and to sleep out here and wake up out here and sort of be watchful and mindful of its shortcomings and what I need to do. Even dream about the next steps in the process. This is the shipping container. You've seen this before, but little details that I've added recently. This door I put in because, you know, even though my neighbors, well, I'm very isolated out here. My neighbors have said that, you know, randomly and every once in a while, there are people that come out here to this community, and, you know, if your place is not secure, they will rob you blind. So I've got to take precautions, secure the place, and do what I can on that front. So yeah, all of this was in my truck, and it's all out here now. Again, sorry about the mess, but yeah, I'm just kind of doing this on the fly. There's the sliding glass door that finally came in. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the other shipping container and put this where the double doors are, just like this one is. So the entire north side of the structure will be glass, pretty much. And so yeah, that's kind of it so far, as far as the progress goes. Yeah, it really is the detail. It really is the details. Yeah, I guess it is. They've been taking up the majority of time, but yeah, it's the moving in process and the transition process and all of that. And one small step at a time. So I'm probably not too different, I hope, from most people um, who have been witnessing what's been going on in Maui. And I'm not going to even get into it, man. As far as like, your politics or my politics or anyone's politics and what's right and what's wrong. But, this thing stinks. And these poor people, you know, they're suffering. And it seems like they're not getting any help. I mean, seriously. And I'm out here and I'm struggling in the desert, and you know I am thankful for everything that I've got, and you know that's not even an issue. Like the devastation of what these people have gone through, and I hope people are not just watching, because I don't watch TV. I don't have a TV. I don't have TV like ever. But I hope people are getting information from the locals, because that's what I've been watching. And I believe, I mean, they've got no agenda. They're just putting on their phones like I'm doing right now, and almost sending a message out in a bottle to the rest of the world and saying, we need help, we need rescue, we need some real compassion, and it's heartbreaking, it's heartbreaking. And I've been watching this guy Eric West, just seems like just a really honest, good dude, family man and hardworking and all that. And I watched his video this morning on how he's been working just without, like, nonstop, no sleep, to help his community, and now his family's like getting death threats, and he's like, I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm not a hero. I'm not anybody. I'm just a businessman trying to make a go of it and help my people. And they're making death threats to him and his family. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with people? You know? And I don't know if I'll even post this part into the video, but that's what's on my mind these days. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? I mean, there's a lot of good people. And I've always, as a traveler, as a citizen of the world or whatever, I've always separated the governments of countries from the people of the countries. And there's that chasm, that wide breach of difference between, the heart of a people, of a community, of a culture, and its government sometimes. And the government can be as evil as fuck, and the people can be just beautiful. And there's no rhyme or reason for it, but I really feel, and I've only been to Hawaii once, so I don't have much to go by here firsthand, but that that's a culture separate and yet connected to the United States. And as a native Californian, there's always been that really close connection between Hawaiians and Californians, mostly like surfers and what have you, but still, the cultures cross over quite a bit. So I've known a lot of friends who spend a lot of time or have lived or are living in Hawaii, and so I kind of know it through that perspective as well. So my heart goes out, as I hope all people's hearts go out, and that we can really do something to pull together and help the people of Maui. Because I hate waking up to these videos of people trying to do good and they're just getting blasted, like Eric West. I really hope to see a turnaround. And it's weird, these fires. You know, I lived in Santa Rosa. I missed that fire by 4 months, thank God, because it burned down my whole neighborhood. Again, just feel blessed and everything. But, you know, they put up the black fencing around Santa Rosa just like they're putting up the black fencing around Lahaina. It stinks, man. It stinks. So, yeah. That's all I got to say about that.